From stop to shot, the police encounters that went too far. The fluorescent lights of the quick-stop gas station buzzed overhead as Zayn Taylor filled his tank at pump number 7. A cool October wind rustled the trees along the highway. Zayn glanced at his watch, 11:23 p.m. He needed to get home, as his shift at the hospital started early tomorrow. Inside the store, he noticed the cashier watching him through the window, phone pressed to her ear. Nothing unusual, until a police cruiser silently pulled into the lot, lights off. "Can I help you, officer?" Zayn asked, replacing the gas nozzle. "We received a call about suspicious activity," said Officer Reeves, hand resting on his holster. "What are you doing here so late?" "Just getting gas. I'm heading home from visiting my mother." The officer circled Zayn's car. "This vehicle matches a description we have. License and registration." Zayn's heart pounded. He had done nothing wrong, yet here he was, being treated like a criminal. Again. As Zayn reached for his wallet, Officer Reeves tensed. "Hands where I can see them." "I'm just getting my ID," Zayn explained, voice steady despite his racing pulse. A second cruiser arrived, lights flashing. Officer Watt stepped out, approaching with his hand already on his weapon. "What seems to be the problem, Reeves?" Watts asked, eyes fixed on Zayn. "Possible suspect in that convenience store robbery last week," Reeves replied. "Says he's getting gas." "I work at Memorial Hospital," Zayn said. "I'm a registered nurse." "You can call." "Stop talking," Watts commanded. "Turn around, hands on the car." Zayn complied, knowing resistance would only escalate the situation. The cold metal of handcuffs bit into his wrists. "I haven't done anything," Zayn protested as they searched his car without permission. "What's this?" Reeves held up a small bag from Zayn's glove compartment. "My prescription medication," Zayn said. "I have a condition." "Looks like narcotics to me," Reeves smirked. "You're under arrest for possession." The cashier watched from the store window, her face a mask of confusion. She approached cautiously. "Officers, there must be some mistake." He just, "Stay back, ma'am," Watts ordered. "This is police business." They pushed Zayn into the cruiser, ignoring his pleas as the gas station security camera silently recorded everything. "The evidence clearly shows my client was racially profiled," Maya Chen declared, sliding a folder across the conference table toward District Attorney Pearson. "We have the prescription documentation, his employee badge, and witness statements from the gas station cashier." 3 weeks had passed since Zayn's arrest. After a night in jail, he'd been released on bail, but the damage was done. His name had appeared in the local paper. The hospital had placed him on administrative leave pending investigation. "Ms. Chen, the officers had reasonable suspicion," DA Pearson argued, not bothering to open the folder. "Your client matched a description." "A description so vague it could match thousands of men in this county," Maya countered, her voice sharp. "And the surveillance footage shows Officer Reeves never ran the plates or called in to verify the prescription before arrest." Zayn sat straight-backed beside his attorney. He'd met Maya through his cousin, who'd experienced similar treatment 2 years ago. She took his case pro bono, recognizing the pattern all too well. "What do you want?" Pearson finally asked. Charges dropped immediately. "A formal apology. And we want the body cam footage." "The cameras malfunctioned that night," Pearson said, avoiding eye contact. "How convenient," Maya replied. "Then we'll proceed with our civil rights lawsuit and subpoena the gas station security footage." The Quick Stops manager, Victor Rodriguez, hesitated before handing over the flash drive. "I could lose my job for this," he whispered to Maya. "You're doing the right thing," she assured him. Back at her office, Maya and Zayn watched the security footage in stunned silence. The high-definition video showed everything: Zayn at the pump, the cashier making a call, but not to report suspicious activity. When the timestamp hit 11:27 p.m., Reeves was clearly seen planting something in Zayn's car while Watts distracted him. "They set you up," Maya breathed. Zayn's hands trembled. "Why me? Why tonight?" "Look at the corner of the screen," Maya pointed. The camera had captured a reflection in the store window, Reeves speaking into his radio before approaching Zayn. The audio was missing, but the lip-reading expert Maya consulted later confirmed it. Target acquired. Proceeding as discussed. This wasn't random, Maya said. This was organized. And we're going to prove it. The courtroom fell silent as Maya played the enhanced security footage on the large monitor. Judge Harlow leaned forward, her expression darkening as she watched Officer Reeves plant evidence in Zayn's car. Your Honor, this footage not only exonerates my client but reveals a disturbing pattern of behavior by Officers Reeves and Watts, Maya stated, her voice echoing through the packed room. Furthermore, we've obtained text messages between the officers discussing what they called Operation Cleanup, targeting innocent citizens to meet arrest quotas. D.A. Pearson rose quickly. Objection. This goes beyond the scope of, overruled, Judge Harlow snapped. Continue, Ms. Chen. Zayn watched as Internal Affairs Detective Kira Washington took the stand. Her testimony landed like thunderclaps. Our investigation has uncovered 17 similar incidents in the last year alone, Detective Washington revealed. All targeting minorities, all following the same pattern. Officer Reeves shifted uncomfortably in his seat as Washington continued. We've discovered a group within the department calling themselves the Cleaners. Their explicit goal was to remove certain demographics from affluent neighborhoods. Gasps rippled through the courtroom. Reporters scribbled frantically. And who authorized this operation? Maya asked. Washington looked directly at the police chief seated in the back row. The authorization came from the highest level. 6 months later, Zayn stood on the steps of City Hall, surrounded by supporters. The verdict had sent shockwaves through the community, Officers Reeves and Watt sentenced to prison, the police chief forced to resign, and a consent decree mandating departmental reform. Today isn't just about my vindication, Zayn declared into the microphones. It's about changing a system that was designed to fail us. The newly appointed police commissioner, Tasha Williams, stepped forward. We're implementing mandatory body cameras that cannot be deactivated during stops, civilian oversight boards with real power, and comprehensive bias training. Maya squeezed Zayn's shoulder as he gazed at the diverse crowd. Community members who had suffered similar injustices now had hope for redress. The road ahead is long, Zayn concluded. But today, we took the first step toward healing. This isn't the end of our story, it's the beginning of a new chapter for all of us.